are different, my love. You remind people of their higher self. You remind them to stay kind. You remind them that there's still a space for you. Regardless of their religious beliefs, you're still able to show love to them. You're still able to be there for them, even if they judge you. You remind people of the importance of family, the importance of kinship. It's like through their healing journey, you're still able to, even though you are going through a healing journey right now, even though you are healing yourself, you are still able to remind them of their strengths, even in moments when you don't feel like you have that strength, in moments when you don't feel like yourself. You remain kind, you remain open, and that's the path. All right, that's the path of love, that's the path of the divine, to remain centered in your heart. Remember, your heart is the bridge. You being able to show up with kindness towards others, regardless of their judgment, is what makes you and connects you to the divine, keeps you connected to the divine. That's what keeps your blessings flowing. You know that the love that you give always returns to you. You are a ferocious leader. Ferocious leader is what I heard. That's the first thing that came to mind. You have this lion within yourself, this strength within yourself, and the determination to continue leading the pack. I heard specifically leading the pack, leading the crowd. Even if it's just you walking on your own, you're still able to remain strong. Do not lose sight of yourself. Do not lose sight of your goal, of your path. Do not lose sight of your meaning, of your purpose. Sometimes there will be confusion, right? Sometimes there will be different opinions, all right? People will have different opinions than you do, you know, and that doesn't mean that you need to adopt their mentality. You may remain open to what they're sharing to you, but it does not necessarily mean that you will deter yourself from your path. It doesn't mean that that seed that you planted, you're going to pick up the soil and take it out and plant it. Like, oh no, no one believes that this seed will grow, so I would just dig it out. You know, you don't need to do that. Continue believing in yourself even when others don't. You are highly intuitive. You are the highest priestess, highest priest. You know and understand the language of the stars. You know and understand the language of the divine. The divine communicates with you in ways that many others will not understand. Maybe there is a group, a community that has a certain belief, and yours differs from them. Your beliefs differ from their beliefs. 12:11. But that does not mean that you stop believing in yourself. That doesn't mean that you stop believing in God. That doesn't mean that God doesn't communicate with you differently. 333. Remember to focus all of your energy in yourself. Sometimes you will need to set some boundaries. You do not need to respond to everyone. You do not need to put yourself in positions where you're being drained. Focus all of your energy in yourself. Focus all of your energy on the things that you're working on. Focus your energy on your goals. This is you directing your thoughts. You're beginning to direct your thoughts. You're beginning to find clarity within yourself. You don't let anyone put you in a cycle of indecision and doubt and fear. Especially when it comes to fear, some people want to instill fear in your life because they want you to doubt things the way that they do, because that's their limitation speaking. They have limits, and it's like weird when they see that you don't. It's weird, strange for them to see that you still wake up, you still get ready, you still do and get things done, you still show up, whether that's at work, online, social media. You still show up, you still speak up for yourself, you're still strong, you're standing strong in your belief. And this is not you being fixated, but being rooted in your truth.